Welcome to Swill Radio. I'm Dave,
And I'm Mike.
and today is gonna be a great day. What are we talking about today, Mike?
We're going to go ahead and talk about 90 Day Fiance Season 7, Episode 2. Now, this is going to be a two-part series because it seems like TLC wants us to watch 2-hour shows because I don't know, it's like they're trying to rush the series or something like that. I'm not really sure, guys. All right, so we start off with Sonia and Sinjin. All right, so she picks him up at the airport. Of course, she arrives late, but, he's in customs, so it's not like he's going to get, it's not like going United States airport or anything like that, where you can go from like Chicago to LA and then you land and that's it. You go get your bags and that's it. But he has to go through customs, so it takes a little while. All right, so she's with her friends in the airport and they have flowers and they throw petals on the ground, trying to be romantic. Excuse me, guys, got a little bit of a cold here, it seems like. All right, so what happens is, she's trying to be romantic and everything, but there's one of the little cleaners, one of the, I don't know if it's housekeeper, what do you want to call it, airport, the housekeeping, whatever. He comes and tries to sweep some of the petals up. He says his boss says this is no good, and then the lady's like, no, not yet. He's here. Just wait like about 5 minutes. He's here. So, he's like, whatever, okay, and he walks off. And then finally, Sinjin shows up. He throws his bags down in excitement to see good old Tanya. Excuse me, guys. All right, so he's hugging her, kissing her, saying he's real, it's not fake. And the girls are just like trying to analyze him and everything. And they said in a little interview that they're going to analyze him, and they know for sure that he's going to analyze them as well. All right, so he's really excited, and they're doing their thing. So they're leaving for the hotel, okay? And that's where they're going to be staying at. All right, so then we got good old Michael and Juliana. All right, so she has a visa interview that she's really, really, really nervous about. And, he's at the jewelry shop, and he's like, you know what, I want to buy something special for her. And he talks to the shopkeeper, and they're, joking a little bit. And he's like, hopefully she can come. And he's like, where is she at? And he's like, Brazil. And the shopkeeper's like, oh, okay. And he's like, making little chuckling jokes and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, she calls him up, and she's like, there's some issue. They didn't really say what the issue was, but he's like, there's other credit cards. So the shopkeeper is in the background listening to the conversation. He's chuckling to him, oh, they're talking about money. But he knows the guy has money. He's really well off. So he's like, we just use other whatever credit card, and then they hang up. So Michael ends up buying a $4,000 pendant for her. And the shopkeeper says, hey, make sure you tell her you're going to keep it by your heart, and, that's how you're going to get some cool points. So Michael's like, oh, you've done this before. Sales 101, my friend. Sales 101. All right, so he finds out that she bought a car, and he's like, she does some questionable things with money, and she's about to come to the United States in a couple weeks, and he found, she bought a car, and he's like, I don't know why she bought a car, but there might be some more things in the little background that we don't know about, and I do know some more things about these guys than meets the eye, so I already know, and I'm gonna let you guys know later episodes what's going on with these two. All right, so he wants her to know about the value of $1. And, he doesn't really want her to work hard, but he does want her to know, hey, things do cost things. Money doesn't last forever, but he's pretty well off. So that's pretty much all there is for them. All right, so then we got Marcel and Anna. All right, so they spent the night at the hotel. They had a really, really, really good night, according to her. And they're going back to her house so that he can meet her 3 kids. All right, so the whole drive, he's homesick. He's looking at the out the window, and he sees nothing but a bunch of flat land. And he's asking, where are the mountains? She's like, oh, this is the, whatever. And he's pointing, and it's like, corn? So he's like, I really miss Turkey. He's really homesick, which is understandable, guys. You're leaving your country. You're dropping everything you know to go somewhere you don't know. Now, what I don't understand is the fact that they don't speak each other's language at all. Like, translators only can translate but so much, guys. But that's what they're relying on. All right, so he dances some Italian music, and she's like, oh, he embarrassed me sometimes, but I guess I have to get used to it because he's going to be my husband. And he has a little interview, and he's wondering how the kids are going to like him. But we later find out that the kids, the oldest kid is skeptical. He's like, I'm not going to welcome him to the family. He's not part of the family yet. The youngest one is like, hey, he's part of the family, and the oldest one's trying to school him on some game here. All right, so they, the oldest one used a translator, and he asked Marcel, hey, do you like pizza? And he's like, yeah, I love pizza. And he's like, we use pizza in Turkey all the time. All right, so they order pizza. I don't know where it's from. I don't know if it looks like it might be Pizza Hut or somewhere. Papa John's, somewhere. I'm not really sure. I can't really tell by the pepperonis that they show. but it looks like it's pretty delicious. So he's like, oh, Turkish pizza is way better. Çok güzel, which means very, very beautiful, very nice. But me, I take offense. He's saying Turkish pizza is better. Their food is really good, guys, but I'm not going to say Turkish pizza is better than American pizza. I'm just not going to say that. I'm not going to go there. So the whole time, the oldest son is just like, the whole time. He's just trying to point fingers and do all kind of stuff to see what he can do and other things like that. All right, then we come up with good old Robert and Annie. So Robert's out with his buddy, and his friend is from Dominican Republic, and that's where Annie's from. So he's trying to school Robert on, some women about, Dominican Republic women and what's going to happen. He lets them know that, hey, once they get that green card, man, it takes 90 days, but another 90 days after that, she's going to leave you, man. And Robert's like, nah, man, you don't know her. Have you talked to her before? You ain't know my girl. How much time you spent with her? All that kind of stuff like that. It's one of those things where your friend's telling you some stuff, but you don't want to listen. He's really trying to help you out, brother. So they go through their little spiel and all that. And, Robert's just like, I don't believe it. But you know what, Robert? You need to listen to your man, Juan. He knows what's up. He's like, they're trying to get money and this and that. And he's like, did she ask you for money? He said, no, I just sent her money automatically. He said, yeah, you don't have to ask for it if you're going to give it to her. And Robert's like, man, you disrespecting me, man, basically. But I think their story is going to be pretty interesting. To me, out of all the couples, this one's the most interesting. Everyone else, to me, is kind of boring. Maybe Marcel and Anna. But I kind of know what's going to happen with those guys already. But like I said, future episodes, guys, we're going to let you guys know what is going on. Last but not least, we have Emily and Sasha. All right, so they're going to dinner to meet his first wife. Not his second wife, but the first wife. And what she wants to do, she wants Marcia, which is his first wife, to trust her with her son. Okay, their oldest son. And, Marcia or Masha, Masha, whatever. I think it's Masha. She says that her and Sasha were married for 1 year until he met his second wife. So pretty much this guy's already got women on deck while he's with another woman. So he's already planning whatever the case is. So this may happen to Emily as well, but we never know. But their story is like kind of weird. I don't really understand it, guys. There's a couple things that they said that I was just like, wait a minute. Now, this is his first wife they're eating dinner with, but she met him, because I know he's a personal trainer. She met him somehow, but what happened to the second wife? That's what I don't understand. It's like, he must have been talking to Emily all along. So since the first wife, the second wife, and then on. So that's what's going on. This guy is like straight up talking to these women, man. Like, I was trying to like be giving this guy the benefit of the doubt, but the story that they were saying yesterday on the episode was kind of like, what? Are you serious? All right, so anyway, what Emily wants to do is bring Daniel, which is their oldest son, to the United States. She didn't really say like temporarily or anything like that, but it seems like she's going to try to take him, and that's about it. They say for visits, but I don't think that's going to be just for visits, guys. I think it's going to be more or less permanently. That's what she wants to do. She doesn't want to split the dad up with the kids. But, I'm like, what happened to the middle kid? There's other kids too, So there's like a lot of Russian chatter between Sasha and Marcia. She's like, I don't know what's going to happen. Are you going to do the same thing? You have a kid. You're going to let her tell you where to go. And he said, no, it's my decision to go. And she said, it's my choice, and she'll follow me wherever. So we already know that Emily wants to go back to the United States because her family wants her to come back to the United States. They don't want her to have the kid in Russia. So that's what's going on. I don't know who to believe on this one, guys. I think he's just going to go for that green card. He's getting that good green card, and that's it. Going to get that thing, and more likely, she's going to be a statistic as well. That's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm calling it like it is, period. Now, I'm going to do a lot more research on this couple because they seem kind of interesting to me, too. But there's a lot of dirt. I don't know, man. The story doesn't seem right. Doesn't feel right in my heart, guys. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can find back in what we can find. But either way, guys, let me know what your predictions are. What do you guys think? Do you think that they're going to be together?
Subscribe.
Which couples do you think are...
Bell notification, guys.
And we'll always keep you guys up to date on the latest trends.
Check out our Facebook and our Twitter. The links are in the description below.
Thanks for listening.